Salutations Space Cadets, and thank you so much for landing back on my channel. For today's mission, we have the patch notes for October 17th, 2023 for DC Dual Force. This one is going to be short, sweet, simple, to the point. Not going to be really a TLDR. There's also no balance changes, so if you're here specifically for that, don't expect them. Might be some next week, but they did say they're probably going to take a little bit break from the balance changes this week because they wanted to see how the comic cards would shake out, and the mini set as well. So just to see how that will go. So if there would be any balance changes, at the very least, it will be potentially next week. But yeah, so we'll just go over quickly and simply, and we'll just see what we got here. So yeah, for the new Green Lantern comic came out. Part 2 of the Twilight of the Guardians comic is now live. You can expect to get a Guy Gardner from that. Guy Gardner is a deploy, a 5/4 deploy silver. You may pay bronze to give Guy Gardner and a random Green Lantern in your hand flurry. I feel like that could be pretty good in some scenarios, especially if it hits something like your gold Hal Jordan recruit or some other things. It could be nice to have that. But if it hits something like if you're playing the new Samar Lay or however you pronounce her name, probably not going to want to hit flurry on that. But I could see, not a lot of things in the game has flurry in general. I guess a lot more after the Batman Who Laughs, but it's nice to have a little bit of an addition here. And you can expect this cute little emote from Hal Jordan. Give me a little second, I'll show you what that is. Alright, so this is the emote that you can expect to get after you complete the comic. Is basically Hal Jordan being like,
"We're gonna need a bigger core."
just shaking his boots. We're gonna need a bigger core. But yeah, that's essentially what you can expect from that. Now let's get back into the patch notes. I'm just going to go over just the general things from each different section. So on the gameplay side of things, some big ones is Ladama no longer takes away aura on the opponent's recruits, even if the ability conditions have not been met, which is very good. I also just came across another potential bug today while I was playing. Giovanni will pump aura on the leaders even if he has 0 charges. So hopefully that can be fixed in the nearest future. This also goes Tam. This was in the general section of it, but I'll just keep them lumped together. Ladama's animation will no longer trigger if the conditions aren't met. So even if you don't play Ladama without 2 gold, sometimes you need to do it just for a blocker. It will still play the animation even if it doesn't kill anything. It kind of leaves you a little bit confused, like, wait, did I play a gold? Wait, what's going to happen in there? So they fixed that. Another one that's good to know is Doomsday Recruit's parting shot ability now activates when the conditions... I missaid that. Doomsday Recruit parting shot ability now activates when KO'd. So before, when your Doomsday would die, didn't gain any attack. I tried doing that for a video. I was like, wait, where's my attack at? The card's already bad enough. Please, let me get my attack. All right, now we have the Arkham inmates now gain +2/+2 if Mad Hatter's deploy ability draws the recruit. I heard some Arkham inmate enjoyers, can't relate, had this issue. That's why Mad Hatter was a little bit worse than they should be. So maybe this will make Mad Hatter a little bit more playable, and unfortunately you might be seeing it a little bit more. Then we have chaotic recruits are now unable to attack Gentleman Ghosts. Thank the Lord. All right, I was trying to record a video, a Carapax video, where we tried to use Batman and Laughs on Carapax, so we have an invincible flurry attacking 6/3. But when I was recording the video, both times the opponent had a Gentleman Ghost out, and my Carapax hit the Gentleman Ghost, and I lost the game because of it, because I had guaranteed lethal because I shouldn't have been able to attack anything other than a Gentleman Ghost, and it caused me to lose. So I was like, okay, this needs to be fixed, please. All right, so now moving on to the general side of things. We have fixed some issues with Green Arrow abilities causing unintended behavior in-game. So if you're experiencing intern bug again, it was because actually something with Green Arrow, when you played it, it caused the intern to happen, and it pretty much made your turns end every single time. It made it get stalled out every single time. So luckily that should be fixed. I think there's still one more like intern bug, depending, I don't know what conditions that was, but Green Arrow was a cause of the most common ones. So yeah, and then last but not least, Green Arrow, the leader's repeating arrows ability will no longer appear invisible when being given the free version of the card. So sometimes when you're activating the gold repeating arrow, it would just all the repeating arrows, it would just not show up. You would play it, and then the second one just disappeared, and you're like, wait, what? Where'd it go? So yeah, that one should be fixed. But yeah, that's going to be all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please do hit a like And about 68% of you guys aren't subscribed. We're trying to hit monetization on the channel. We need 1,000 subscribers for that. So if you're down and you like the content so far, please do subscribe. It'll really help me out. And turn on the notification bell so you're notified whenever we upload more patch notes videos. So you're going to see one next week. You're going to see all these other things. And you want to see all these meme decks and fun decks and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, come along, we'd love to have you. And last but not least, we do stream Monday through Friday on the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/AgentXBasically. So hey, submit your meme decks, your fun decks, and your series decks, and they might get featured on the channel one day. But without further ado, that's going to be all from me. I'll be blasting off, and I'll see you soon, Space Cadets.